So procrastination is a problem to which all of us have at some point been proven guilty. Procrastination, or the act of putting off things, delaying things, or not sticking to commitments, impacts 80 to 90% students in their college lives, and 30 to 40 students have in statistics been shown that they are chronically impacted by procrastination, and it extends into their professional lives and impacts their working lives and career perspectives. Procrastination not just extends to your working life, but it can also extend to your personal life, your interpersonal relationships, and in the long run it can impact your mental health significantly. The reasons of procrastination range from a low self-esteem to anxiety to sometimes a sense of perfectionism for trying to do a task completely, or a sense of perfectionism that states that you do not want to do anything by half methods, and trying to do it perfectly kind of sets you back by the deadlines. Whatever the reasons may be, time management or strategic time management is an effective hack to procrastination, and in today's topic we will be discussing about two successful hacks of procrastination, chiefly the time boxing method and the 2 minutes rule. Time boxing was coined by James Martin in his book called The Rapid Application Development. In time boxing method, you allocate a time slot to a particular time period, and by doing that, you, number one, break down a larger task into smaller tasks. Number two, you create a sense of urgency, and number three, you create a sense of equilibrium in your lives that was initially not present because of your habit of procrastinating. Say for example, you have an important project coming up, and in order to do that, every day after work hours you dedicate 2 hours to finish the deadlines completely. For 2 hours you are solely focused on finishing the project. During the 2 hours you are not seeing or you are not on social media, you're not checking your social media, you are not checking your calls, you are not doing anything else, you are solely focused, and there is a sense of urgency. The sense of urgency is what fuels you to keep on going, and that is how the strategy of time management works. Now, the second rule is the 2 minutes rule. 2 minutes rule was first coined by David Allen in his book called Getting Things Done. 2 minutes rule states that if something can be done within 2 minutes, you need to make sure that is done within 2 minutes, and you should not wait any more than time, or you should not take any more time to do it. Say for example, you have a project coming up or you have a deadline coming up, and while finishing your time boxing method or after finishing your time boxing method, you allot a 2 minute rule. In that 2 minute rule, you will answer your emails, so you will answer any phone calls or any urgent phone calls that can be done within 2 minutes. 2 minutes rule breaks the chain of procrastination, and it creates a sense of accomplishment. Let's just say you are on a traveling schedule and you want to incorporate time boxing and 2 minutes rule into your traveling related timing strategies. So what you do is you set aside a time of 2 to 3 hours every weekend. During that time period, you will dedicate yourself solely to planning about your travel activities. You will go through itineraries, you will book tickets, you will make travel plans, you will talk to friends and colleagues, anything that is related, or you will do the packing. Anything that is related to traveling related activities, you will do it strictly during that time period, and during that time you will not do anything else. That is how you implement time boxing in your traveling strategy. How can you implement 2 minutes rule? Let's just say there is you are going abroad and there is a currency exchange program that you need to be aware of. You will immediately look up in the currency exchange program, and you will immediately seek any information that you want within the 2 minutes. Time boxing and 2 minutes not just can be implemented in your traveling, but they can be implemented in your career, in your studies, and your personal life. How? Let's just say your personal life is going through some rocky turbulences, and you are seeing or you are feeling a sense of disconnection in your lives. Every weekend, your partner and you will dedicate 4 to 5 hours in which you will spend with each other only. There will be no other distractions, no checking of phones, no checking of social media. no keep tagging a friend along or anything that will hamper your me time, and you'll make sure that you spend the 3 to 4 hours productively. That is how you will implement time boxing in your personal lives. In 2 minutes rule, let's say you want to write a note or you want to make your partner feel that you really appreciate them. Instead of thinking whether I should write a note or whether I should tell them that I appreciate their activities, you will seize the opportunity, you will take a note, you will write it, and you will give it to them, or you will stick it in the fridge or anywhere where they can see. Now, what if I told you you can implement time boxing and 2 minutes rule even in your home activities or in your personal life? Let's say you have a home renovation, or you have been planning to renovate your home since a long time, but you have not been able to get yourself to do it. Now you will start doing it. Every weekend you will allocate a period from 9 to 12 as your home renovation time period. During that time, you will fix the light fixtures, you will paint a wall, you will finish a plumbing project, or you will call the plumber or the maintenance team, and you will make sure that any renovations are done correctly within that time period. Those things need to be completed from or within the period of 9 to 12, and during the time you will make sure that there are no distractions that will deviate you from doing your renovation successfully. In 2 minutes rule, for your home life, what you can do is, let's say you have a bill, there is an electricity bill or there is a plumbing bill. You will take 2 minutes to pay the bill online, or you will take 2 minutes to finish the billing process, or you will take 2 minutes to make a phone call and make sure that anything related to the renovation that can be done within 2 minutes is done successfully. You can also do these things in your career or while you are studying. Let's say you have an exam coming ahead and you know that you are weak in mathematics and history. Or every morning for 2 hours you will dedicate yourself to improving your mathematics, and every evening you will dedicate 2 hours to improving your history learning skills. You need to say to yourself that these 2 hours are crucial for completing my task, and if the 2 hours go by, then I will not have any more time to do them properly. You will take the 2 hours as the final 2 hours and consider them as such. The sense of urgency that this will create will motivate you to go forward, and it will successfully help in overcoming your fear of history or mathematics. In 2 minutes rule, how can you implement 2 minutes rule in studying? All you need to do is, in 2 minutes, any problem that can be solved, you will solve it successfully. Say we are preparing for mathematics and there is an equation that needs a second opinion. You will take that second opinion, or you will make that phone call within 2 minutes. Let's say there is a word that you don't know the meaning of. You will search the meaning within 2 minutes. You have to understand that time boxing and 2 minutes rule have different approaches, and when you know how to use them, they can be used to successfully complete any task that you feel like. For complex tasks that take more time, say a project or an assignment or a renovation project, time management or time boxing comes in handy. Time boxing is useful for long-term goals, or when you have a structured planning schedule that you can implement along with time boxing in order to do it successfully. 2 minutes rule comes in handy in quick hacks of life. When there is times when you have to take an important decision, when you need to take a small activity, when you need to eliminate distractions, this is when the 2 minutes rule comes in really handy. Thank you for listening to me. If you liked what I said, please like, share, and subscribe.